Evening all, and welcome to episode 61 of Kerbalism. Now, last time out we had Asteroid 1 in orbit preparing to figure out its burn to meet our wonderful asteroid, so let's carry on where we left off. Right, the lowest possible speed to break Kerbin's sphere of influence is about 830 meters a second, just over. So we're just a little bit tiny bit over that, and by doing that and also bringing the orbit round so we're firing out the side of the planet rather than along, kind of that side of it, we'll get an encounter in 81 days of 3,000 encounters. Wrong, well, that's our closest approach. Asteroids have no gravity, so we cannot use them to slow down in any way, shape or form. I completely forgot I missed one maneuver there. But we can't actually use their gravity to slow us down, so we are going to be purely reliant on the wow, not quite sure what's going on there. Our reaction wheels aren't strong enough to hold us, but I'll turn the gimbal down a bit on this, and we're going to be completely reliant on these engines to slow us down. They are the only thing that's going to start, stop and do everything for us. We have got a fair bit on our propellant, I believe. Yeah, we got a bit. We do, however, stop. Oh dear. Look, talking, not paying attention. We do, however, have the ability to produce fuel, and I think we need to do that. I did bring on some supplies. Kerbin's below us. Oh wow. We're let's turn over. Point ourselves prograde and fly off into the distance. Jeb and Dotty, you are going further than any Kerbal has ever gone before. There is, however, a design flaw in this craft, one that I knew about and didn't think about. Drills cause heat. Heat is not going to be dissipated anywhere. I've got no radiators on this. I did have radiators on it originally at the back, then I swapped out the nuclear engines for the vector engines and decided to get rid of them. It wouldn't have really helped at the back anyway, I don't think, but I'm hoping that these don't overheat too much. I'm also hoping I can crash into the asteroid without the crashing into the asteroid part. The gently connecting to the asteroid, and hopefully that's going to be enough. So let's open the pod bay doors, and our farm has been going since we started. Has got shielding on it and doesn't like these radiation belts or whatever. Got 130 days left, so we've been in orbit for so many days. I don't know. 60 days. Yes. And we've got 81 days to get out there, so I think we're all right for everything. It's always difficult to read the top one here. 1 year, 2 years, petrol. Yeah, we're good. Right. Okay. So, I think I'm going to start these two up. I don't need to start up the water electrolysis because we've got in here tanks full of everything. Tanks full of all bits and pieces. So, yeah, I think I will start up this, running both of these. And I don't know where it's going to put the fuel, if it does. Where is our liquid fuel? There is our liquid fuel. It's 0.2. It is going up extremely slowly, but this has now got an 80-day trip to go where no Kerbal has done before and capture an asteroid, because I didn't put any science on this. I should have done. I should have put all the science on this, and then I could have transmitted it back, even if we don't capture the asteroid. So now I am pretty much reliant on capturing that asteroid. If we don't capture it, we are doomed. I do want to have a look at whether do natural lighting retract the doors. Nah, Kerbalism doesn't seem to realise when something's indoors, so yep, that's apparently still getting natural light. Yeah, well, that doesn't matter. So yes, right, I am going to go there. I'm going to break Kerbalism's sphere of influence, do another tiny manoeuvre to try and get somewhat closer, and I will see you in 70, 80-ish days when we have finally reached VFX-741. Many days have passed, 65 of them to be exact in Kerbal, and many hours in real life has passed because I've still got a lovely problem of every time I time warp above, above 1,000, everyone on Kinesia Station was dying. Just instantly I'd get a warning gun, it's low on electricity, and then it'd be followed by they're getting cold, then followed by they froze to death. So that became very annoying very quickly. I have fixed that by cheating, and I know I shouldn't have done it, but basically I'm not being able to time warp is a real pain in the backside. I have changed the station so it's now got 70,000, 700,000 electricity on it, something like that. It's got a lot more electric on it than it originally had, basically. The station does work. It uses about 8,000 electricity overnight, and it could have stored 70,000. But at time warp, it just loses it, and everyone dies, and it goes wrong. Even at 700,000 electricity, which is what I think it's at now, time warping to the 100,000 times speed one, that still kills them. It kills loads of other Kerbals. All things go sort of wrong, and it's just, yeah. So yeah, but that's not important. That's been dealt with, and we are here. And our asteroid is somewhere near us. There it is. It's still approaching us. It is above us. Well, that's quite interesting. We're supposed to be 5,000 kilometers, but we're 13 million. No, not we're 9 million, and getting further away. That's very interesting indeed. So let's want ourselves retrograde. So it's up there, is it? Where's the sun? There's the sun. So the asteroid is over there somewhere, but nope, I can't see it. Well, it doesn't really matter. This is ridiculously over-engineered, and I can see why Kerbalism, the configs, I can see why they were the way they were, because with the changes I've done to make things a bit more easier for mining and producing things, essentially I managed to refill this entire ship with fuel because it used a lot of it, and I've used so little hydrogen and nitrogen and things like that. It's a little, yeah. I think the issue to it is that these tanks store just too much. They're too small for the amount of stuff they store. So, but anyway, I'm getting off on trying to do with it. I'm still looking at tweaking things for this mod to try and make it just feel a bit better. But yeah, I think lowering the numbers on them, probably dividing them all by 10, would probably make sense. Just so you can't store as much in one go, you'd have to put more on there, which would sort of balance it out. But anyway, I am going to fire engine this way, and see if I can get anywhere near that asteroid. and after burning through the entire fuel on this craft, in fact I burnt through the entire fuel and then had to wait about, what, 4 hours I think it was, for it to refill to burn again. We are here. There is our asteroid. We're heading towards it. We're heading towards it. We're going to get 100 meters ish away from it in about 20 seconds. And I need to do a 62 meter second burn, and I've got 90. I didn't have that. I had a 47 when I figured out this approach here, and yeah, making fuel is fantastic. But I definitely think I'm going to modify those tanks. So let's bring ourselves to a stop. Oh, there we go. And bring ourselves around. I really didn't think the this failure here would matter that much, but it does. This ship turns really, really slowly. Really slowly. We've got 64 days left on it. Right, cool. Right, so now I need to figure out how to crash, well, not crash into that, that's the wrong terminology completely. How to run into that very, very gently. I think I need to kill my speed first. I'm only really going to get one shot at this. Because if I get it wrong, then either I'm going to smash the nose off, or things are going to go terribly, terribly kaboomy, which I don't really want. So, right, well, first and foremost, I'm going to shut down these engines, because I keep using them. I keep using the engines to manoeuvre, and I know I shouldn't. I should be using RCS. Because it's much better controlled, to be honest with you. The RCS is just a lot better to use. These engines are ridiculously powerful, and you end up overshooting and doing things you didn't want to do, and yeah, things don't always go according to plan. So let's bring up our RCS, let's push ourselves forward. That way a bit. I want to hit the asteroid sort of there-ish, so my solar panels are going to get the sun all the time. That's what I want to do. I can't target anything there. Aim the camera at it. There we go. There's our potato. He's a fine potato if ever I saw one. Slowly but surely. Let's stop with the show slowly and accelerate time. There we go. That seems about right. So let's put ourselves on target. There we are, and turn that off because I've had weird things happen with that recently. Now actually can go up a little bit more, and basically I think if I can get this on 270, then oh, keep pressing the wrong buttons here, look. there. If I point the spacecraft like that, 270, pretty much flat, then I know that I am going to be perpendicular to the sun. Is exactly what I want. And then all I've got to do is move us so the asteroid comes to where we want it to be. Like that. I think that looks good. I don't see any reason why that should not work. So let's point directly, enable the docking mode to it so I can do minor maneuvers. There we are. And then thrust forward. And we are docked. We have an asteroid. We've got one. It's got 102 tons of resources on it. And it is stony. Yes. Not sure why I'm not getting any science whilst here. That's odd. But let's do a crew report and see what it says. Crew report. High in space over the sun. Nope. Okay. How strange. But yes, we are here. We have successfully grabbed an asteroid. In order to get this into Kerbin's sphere of influence, well, it's going to be into Kerbin's sphere of influence, but in order to capture it, I should say, we would need to. Whoa. That was not what I wanted to do. Yeah, we could do that. It's only 300 meters a second. It's a tiny little asteroid. I didn't even check what class it was, but it doesn't matter. So yes, we could redirect this. We could get this to Kerbin. We could capture it. I know once you mine it out of resources, there's no point, but I kind of want to build a base on one. It's the first time I've ever captured an asteroid, and I really want to build a base on it. Just because I can. There's no other reason than that. Just because I can. Let's deploy our drill. Enable no ground contact. Oh, that's no good. What about that one? Well, looks like it's getting further in. What about you? No ground contract. Hold on. Start asteroid harvester. Water abundance none. So this didn't have any water on it. It I'm not even sure what what are you mining? What are you mining? What are we getting here? Let's have a look. See. Our oxygen is going up, probably because of our oxidizer and liquid fuel process. Stop. You are mining that asteroid of its resources, and they're going nowhere. They're doing nothing. So right, so it's got no water. Okay, it's got no water. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. We don't need water, I don't think. We've got 400 days of food left, and we are going to reach Kerbin in 56 days. So yeah, we're good. This is good. This is gonna work. this is going to work. I changed the miner to be a plane so I identify it in the tracking station. In the tracking station, that's the word. But yeah, I think I'm going to try and bring that down there to do it. I'm going to have a quick read up and find out what it actually means by harvest asteroid. I don't know what it's doing there. Yeah, we'll I'll figure it out, and I shall be right back. So I've had a bit of a hunt around, and I think this asteroid is either made of ore or stone, because it says stony. Stone is done by another mod, and I don't have that installed, so I don't think that's it. I'm guessing it's just ore, but this craft has got nowhere to put ore, so it goes nowhere, which is odd. It is very odd though, because they are water drills, so I don't know what's going on there. I have to try and bring up a different drill at some point, but I think what I'm going to do is wait for it to go around to here, and we'll capture it. We'll stick it in orbit of Kerbal, and maybe make a base out of it. I kind of want to do that. No reason, just want to. Yeah. Not getting any science from this. I've taken Dotty out and flown around, and it's just not giving me any science. I'm not sure why. I don't know. We'll capture it and we'll send a probe up with loads of science, or another ship, or whatever. We'll try it and find out what's going on there. It could be something's broken. I did have all my asteroids stop spawning until I installed custom asteroids, and I don't know if that changed anything. Not sure, but well, we'll find out. But that's all going to have to wait until next time. Yes, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I hope to see you again in the next one. And of course, as always... Wait. Is that a hatch?
You know, somebody turned out to them states and say, well, yeah, and I already kind of see those. Just got it. Now, you know, boy, it's just. Well, then, a little bit. And you can back in there. I immediately assumed it. Marvelous vanilla. No, wondering about, but I do want to see that next. That's your butt. That doesn't fit. Well, you know, I take your butt. Yeah, boy, you're right. Man, I got the sky in your number, calculate. You never put in your center dot. That's it. You're not out inside it. Then out this, yeah, like. Yeah, from behind there and shell a style little furniture from. Be a little India, then you know. I was calculating and you're bewildered, stop and I get no but I get I can all you back you'll be so open there, you know, here's up.